You know what? I bet I know what intersection you're at a lot.
What's
Uh,
that?
I bet you're at the intersection of Stupid Street and Loser Court. Nerd.
Hi, I'm Star Williams.
And I'm Star Williams, and welcome to the
What?
Business Partners Podcast.
Dylan, I woke up 15 minutes ago. Don't improv on me, please.
What are you talking about? It's me, Star Williams, host of the Business Partners Podcast.
Our voices only occasionally sound the same, so I hope no one gets confused.
What? Who would get confused? Uh, uh, uh you you fooled me. It's it's actually me. Richard Nixon. Nah, it's. Well, who else would it be? Who else would it be?
The Dylan Ferguson.
The Dylan Ferguson, absolutely. Yeah. I had an idea yesterday.
And what was that?
So, so I was watching the Grey Cup as one does, and I saw an ad for a Bailey's themed, menu at Tim's. And I was
Yes.
just like, wait a minute. It's not like it's the non-alcoholic version. And it was just like, well, yeah, it's not like they're gonna have, stuff with alcohol in it. And then it hit me.
You don't need to use their Baileys.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Donuts with alcohol in them.
Um,
Ah,
I,
ah.
I feel like that donut would no longer be called Boston cream. It'd be called Irish cream.
Yeah, see, I'm so glad that you get it. I think, you know, nothing nothing can beat, like, it's two things that people love. Well, sometimes people love alcohol and people love donuts. Mix the two together. Ah,
Okay, but people like us and people like alcohol, but that doesn't always mix.
uh, I don't get your point. But this is foolproof. I'm a genius. I think,
Are you gonna open an alcoholic donut shop?
you know what? I might. I might. If all else fails, that's what I'll do. So I have two potential fallback options now: male stripper and alcoholic donut shop owner. I have my smart serve, so I can do it legally.
Mm.
So I see nothing wrong with this. And the best part, and for once, I'm doing something legally.
Do you know what this
Like,
reminds me
how?
of?
What does this remind you of, Mr. Williams?
Underrated movies.
That's the worst segue ever.
Hey, I never said I was
That's
Linus Tech Tips up in here.
on the note of segues. You know what I think is a pretty underrated movie? Paul Blart Mall Cop. I think that's.
Okay.
I think that's. I think it's just, sometimes one thing I hate, and this is going to be a little bit of a side tangent, but I swear it does relate. I hate whenever movie critics are like, "Oh, this doesn't have a deep meaning." Like this movie isn't good because there's no layer of subtlety.
Those critics
Sometimes,
are English teachers.
exactly. Sometimes you just need a fun movie. Just it doesn't need to be like coherent story-wise. Sometimes, and I mean it's not a terrible movie. It's just, sometimes you don't need something super deep. You just need something good and fun and entertaining, and that's
And,
what it is.
and plus, there is a really cool underlying message to that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Even diabetic fat guys can be heroes.
Exactly. Anyone can be a hero. See, let me check the rating. You see, this is the thing. I'm looking at the ratings. 5.3 on IMDb, 34 on Rotten Tomatoes, and then I'm looking at the audience rating, 4.5 out of 5. Like, come on.
Huh.
Like, so, like, movie critics, movie critics are just, it's such a, it's such an easy yet pointless job because, hey, here's my opinion on a movie. Well, I don't want your fucking opinion
Do you
unless, like,
do you
sorry,
think
continue.
do you think that Kevin James hates being recognized as only Paul Blart or that guy from Grown Ups?
Ah, I mean, if if you're recognized in movies, it means you get in movies. So, I mean, I can't speak for him. I'm not in the mind of Kevin James, but I feel like he probably doesn't mind unless I'm blatantly wrong. But
Who knows?
yet again, yeah, yet again, I am Dylan Ferguson, and if there's one thing I'm really good at, it's the art of putting my foot in my mouth.
Is that a world record you might be able to hold?
Ah, I feel like someone has already put their foot in their mouth at some point. I
What
don't
about
know
if it's
who,
their
I don't know
whole
when.
foot, kind of like putting your whole hand in your mouth?
I can almost do that. I can almost fit my whole fist in my mouth.
So then
I
start
can feel like
training to put your whole foot in your mouth.
the thing is that I'm as flexible as a brick. So I don't think I can,
Mm.
but I would love to try. But I feel like I would do other things first if I was more flexible, if you catch my drift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I would totally try to knee myself in the stomach just to see, just to see if I can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
No.
else.
No, no. You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. Mm-mm.
Wouldn't dare what? I feel like there's something I'm not getting here.
Well, you'd have to remove one of your ribs to do it, and then
Remove my ribs. I don't know
yeah,
about
and then
that.
you bend over and
Bend over? Bend over and what?
and suck a delicious lollipop.
Wait a minute. A lollipop? I don't have a lollipop.
Mmm.
And why would I?
You
If
have
I
a
wanted
banana.
to eat a lollipop,
You have a banana though.
no, I don't. Dude, I don't get it. Why would I have to take out one of my ribs so I can have a lollipop? That doesn't make sense.
You ever heard the
Why do I
story
have
of Adam and Eve?
to?
Don't you wish sometimes you could take out a rib and create a woman? Just for you.
Uh, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I I feel like how much do you think a
Oh no. My internet. It's broken. Dylan got cut off, probably telling another joke.
I guess I'm stuck in purgatory once
There
again.
you are. Hi,
Me.
Dylan.
Oh, 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 there you go. There we go. This is going to be a recurring theme, isn't it?
It almost always happens. Just think about it. Last week we got through an entire episode without it happening, and then it happened after.
Hmm. Of course. I have a theory about this.
What's that?
I have a theory about your internet.
Oh yeah.
Is it your internet is actually ran by the Rothschilds, and they're paying you copious amounts of money, so they won't hear me talk about the Rothschilds sabotaging my every plan. And if the internet cuts out again during this episode, you know exactly who did it and why they did it.
Who exactly are the Rothschilds?
Some of the richest MFs, like some of the richest MFs on this planet.
Oh, I might have done a job for them a while back.
Huh? You hold on, back that up. You have done jobs for the Rothschild family?
Yeah, back in my Hitman days. I don't think I should be talking about it though.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm working for someone who has been I'm working my business partner is somebody who has been working with the people who are actively trying to sabotage me, Dylan Ferguson.
No comment.
What if that's a plot line for the business partners down the line?
I'll write that down.
That's what causes the rift between Tony and Frank. You start working for the Rothschilds,
Yeah, the
and then I'm
broker
just
is
like,
actually their broker.
well, they are the broker. They're bankers,
Boom. You looking for this?
man. I can't believe it. I simply cannot believe it.
Well then,
I've been betrayed.
don't believe it, because it's not real.
What? It's not real. But if that's not real,
But you know what is real?
what is real?
The Lone Ranger, one of the most underrated movies of the modern day.
You got to get better at segues.
Uh, it's just that, hoverboards kind of ruined segways, because there's no
Oh,
handles on
dude.
them anymore. So you have to kind of balance them yourself.
I always wanted one of those when I was younger. They
Me
looked
too.
like they looked cool. Like you see them on Vine all the time, and it's just, hey, I want to try that.
Oh
And then
boy, you just aged yourself, Dylan.
yeah, I just made myself like, and then like after Vine kind of died, and I saw people on them, it's just like, oh, wow, that's kind of douchey.
Says the guy who longboarded everywhere.
Okay, that's vastly different. People have been skateboarding for years.
Okay,
Okay,
but you weren't skateboarding. You were longboarding.
the difference between that is like every country in Scandinavia. There's like zero difference.
Excuse me? Are you saying that there's Norway, there's a difference?
Like there's one with Vikings, one with IKEA, and then there's one that had Hamlet in it, and then there's well, I don't know what is Iceland remarkable for. Let me look that up.
Greenland.
Let's see. Famous things from Iceland.
I think Mads Mikkelsen is from Iceland.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait a minute. Bjork's from Iceland. How could I forget that? Now I feel stupid. I love Bjork. Man, I'm not the true Bjork fan that I thought I was. I feel so disappointed.
You should be ashamed.
I am ashamed. I am ashamed. Me, noted Bjork stan, Dylan Ferguson, am ashamed.
Yeah. What a guy. What a guy. Go and cry, little baby man.
What'd you just call me?
Little baby man.
You just you listen here, you pink piece of shit. You will not call me little baby man.
Little baby man.
The next time I see you, the next time I see you, I'm and oh boy. The next time I see you, I'm not going to be able to say what that is on the podcast, but for the sake of but
Joke's on you,
you
I'm
won't
into
be
that.
found. You're into being murdered and thrown into a river?
No, that's you.
Aw? Aw?
Well, you see, here's the thing, Dylan, right? Is that you're gonna try and kill me, but what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna be the one who's killed because you tried to kill a hitman.
Uh, nuh-uh. You see, here's the thing about me, and here's why I can't be killed. I have cool people powers. I have
Okay.
cool people powers.
Um,
Cool people don't die.
I think
Cool
you're
people don't
I
die.
think you're lacking one of the powers of cool people.
Oh yeah? What's that? What's that? What cool people power am I lacking?
Picking up women.
Said the tea kettle to the pot.
I never claimed to be a cool person though.
But the thing is, I have enough cool people qualities, you know? You see, I drink copious amounts of alcohol, I hate myself profusely, and also, I'm just silly.
Okay.
See, I'm cool. I'm cool. I would be classified as a cool guy. You know what? I'm gonna look up a magic 8 ball and ask if I'm cool.
Do you remember what the anagram for cool is?
Loco?
Sorry, not anagram. What cool stands for?
Coolest of oh Liechtenstein.
Wrong. Now this is going to sound bad, and I know it's gonna be news to you because obviously you've never heard of it. Um, it stands for constipated, overweighted, out of style, loser.
Um, nuh-uh. In fact, I'm gonna look up "Am I cool" right now on this magic 8 ball that I found. Am I cool? No, don't.
Share your
That's how I
screen and
do it.
show us
Okay.
to it.
Ha! It said yes. I am cool.
Prove it.
I'm cool.
Prove it.
No.
Prove it.
No. No.
That didn't happen.
Uh. Well, you know what? Uh. Suck my balls. You know.
Jason.
You know what? You know what? I.
You know what, Dylan?
Bam.
If you don't prove it, I am going to get access to the blackmail that I now have.
You listen here, you bitch. You know what? I just sent a picture. I just sent a picture. Bam.
Alright, I'll click on it for the people.
Yeah.
Okay,
You see?
but
I am cool.
sure.
I
Okay.
am cool.
Alright. 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 If the
Yeah.
magic 8 ball says
Yeah.
so. But did it
Yeah.
account for you driving a Kia Soul?
Listen here, you motherfucker. Listen here. How dare you spit this vitriol about me? How you... Wow. Wow. Wow, I thought you were better than that. I thought you were better than that.
Well,
Now,
you're wrong.
listen, wow. I cannot... This is who I have to do a podcast with. This is... Wow. Man, Man, you know what?
Little
You know
baby
what?
man drives a Kia Soul.
I... The next time I see you, it's on site. On site. Oh, I will tear off all of your fingernails and toenails and feed them to you.
If this podcast abruptly ends, you all know what happened.
Here's the problem, is that you know where I live, but I don't know where you live. So it's going to be very difficult to actually plot my vengeance on thee, Star Lily.
Vengeance. Maybe, I don't know, just scowl the internet looking for pictures of where I've been and where the most common intersection for that is.
You know what? I bet I know what intersection you're at a lot.
What's that?
I bet you're at the intersection of Stupid Street and Loser Court. Nerd. Yeah. How does it feel? How does it feel? I bet you're a resident of Stupid Street.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yeah. You know what? You live on Stupid Street because you're stupid. Man, I sure got you. I
live under a rock.
I don't know what you're trying to do here, but I think this is just sounds of my resounding success. Because I'm so cool. Because I'm simply...
Because you are constipated, overweighted, out of style loser.
Nuh-uh. Everyone knows that loser starts with the letter Q. Out of style, all of those start with the letter H.
Dylan, we all know you can't spell. Don't embarrass yourself.
I learned. I learned last week. I I got I got a
Spell I
I got
cup.
a message. I cup. You got it. ICUP.
Why would you want to do that, Dylan? Are you a weird
Because I'm
stalker?
into it. Because I'm into it. Because I'm into it. How do you feel about that? Yeah. You tried to lay the old trap on me. Do not dare cite that dark magic. I was there when it was written. That's a movie I haven't seen in a while. I should watch
Would you
The
say it's
Lion, the Witch, and
underrated?
the Wardrobe again. Uh let's be real here. We're not talking about underrated movies anymore. We're talking about me watching you piss, me plotting my vengeance, and alcohol.
Okay, but all under the guise of underrated movies.
Under the guise of underrated movies, I've shit myself. I'm out of style. I'm a loser. Uh 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 yeah. You see, every time we have an idea, you should see this coming. It just goes completely off the rails. Kind of like me.
And like, um, trains when they derail.
That is true. That is true.
It goes
Uh
chugga 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 choo choo until it doesn't.
so dude, she be chugga-ing on my chugga until I chew. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Man, God, I'm so clever. I am so smart. That's one thing that I think would be funny to do on an episode of the podcast is just me doing an IQ test to see how smart I actually am.
Oh my. What would end up being really funny is that if you ended up smarter than me.
Do you know your IQ?
No. It.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why'd you say it'd be funnier? Why'd you say it'd be funnier? Are you saying I'm dumb? You saying I'm dumb?
No.
Are you saying I'm dumb, tough guy?
Yes, DUM. Dumb.
Uh, there's an H in that. Stupid.
You're right. DHUM.
Okay, see, there you go. DHUM.
Dumb. But the H is silent.
Uh, I would it be? Because it's, dude, that's the dom, like the tom.
Jeff
I,
Dunham.
um, uh, the, stupid.
Is as stupid does.
The dude, did you hear all the shit about did you hear the shit about the clay crisis
I did
at
that.
Artman?
They only have enough to finish this last Wallace and Gromit movie, and then they're out of plasticine.
Dude, I can't believe it.
So they're looking into
But
making their own stuff.
I am I see those are some solid fucking movies. Like, man, I Wallace and Gromit, man, that's just kind of intertwined with my childhood, you know?
Hmm.
Especially for with someone as much of a descent of the British Isles as
Oh, my internet cut out, which means it doesn't agree with your It doesn't agree with your descent on the British Isles.
I can't. I simply cannot fathom this. You see, I can't. It's the Rothschild. Maybe that's why they don't like me. Maybe it's because I am like, I am like lineage wise the whitest person ever. I can't believe it. Me,
You're
Dylan
not
Ferguson,
albino.
sabotaged by the Rothschilds.
Hmm.
They they're gonna get it.
Why I oughta.
Okay, you know what? I need to take my vengeance on them. So,
Vengeance.
how should I do this? How should I do this? Um,
I know their
you
address.
know, you do? Well, say less then. So, I
I
think here's the
unfortunately
plan.
have to say less.
You. Hmm.
Watch your
Okay,
English, good sir.
here's what I'm gonna do. Nothing makes a complete fool out of somebody like a pie to the face. It's well established. It's well established. It's a well-known fact, Sonny Jim. That
I've had pies thrown in my face, so I can attest to this.
I have never had a pie thrown in my face, surprisingly.
See, I
I
did a talent show a number of years ago in high school. And
oh
what I
yeah?
said to the audience was, if I miss making a joke, you can come and see me after school and throw a pie at my face. And they did.
And how many of your jokes missed?
2.
Two. Okay. So a few pies in the face.
Just a couple.
Okay.
One of
But
them really hurt. Because, like, I feel like I would have gotten a nosebleed had they hit any harder. Did my internet cut out as I was saying something? That's crazy. It means the audience will hear it, but not Dylan. Wow. It's never
oh
happened.
god.
Huh.
Like I I just think, pies don't hurt usually. Wait a minute. Did someone put razor blades in the pie?
No, no,
Wait a
no,
minute.
no, 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 no. You
That's
see,
what I should do.
I just didn't pack the pie plate deep enough, I guess.
I got it. I throw a pie at their face, but I put razor blades. God. Oh, I am saying so many things that can incriminate me.
Dylan, if it ever actually happens.
If it actually happens, this is where it'll be traced back to. You'll be a prime witness, and it'll be like, oh,
Do you swear to
I
tell the
hope
truth, the
someone's
whole
just like,
truth, and nothing but the truth?
yeah, I really hope. Just to because I know this is how my luck has been going as of recent, but I really hope that happens, and it's just like, hey, who did it? Hey, boss, listen to this. There's a guy who's saying he's gonna do it on a podcast. Oh, by devil, arrest that man. And then I'll be like, no, don't arrest me. I am shrimply too cool.
No, don't arrest me. Woo.
Never say that again.
I
Never
did
say
the
that
finger I did
again.
the finger thing too, just to annoy you even though you can't
You,
see.
you contemptible degenerate. I could have gone without hearing that today.
I wanted to make you suffer.
Trust me, you already do plenty. Yet again, what in life doesn't make me suffer?
War. It never changes.
War.
What is the point of it?
War never changes.
Just to make us suffer?
Uh, uh man. She meddle on my gear until I'm solid.
Oh.
Man.
And then you're like, kept you waiting, huh?
And then like I jump out of the box and I'm gaseous snake.
And an exclamation point goes above her head.
Do you ever think like whenever people get light bulbs above their head, like, you know what I think? If there's ever a light bulb shortage, people need to start having ideas so light bulbs can appear above their heads. And then bam, no more light bulb shortages.
Here's what exactly they can do. If they run out of the light bulb, what they can do is they can think, "Oh, I have an idea," and then the light bulb will appear, so they can just take it and then not explain what their idea was. So then, therefore, it's always a new idea.
That's essentially what I just said with extra steps. Wow.
Yeah, but because I
Wow.
explained
I
it better,
feel like-
it's now
I feel
my
like-
idea.
I feel like Nikola Tesla right now, and you're Thomas Edison stealing my ideas.
I patented it, which means it was my idea.
Nuh-uh. I said it first, so therefore, it was my idea first.
Yeah, but did you patent it? No.
But you see, the light bulb came above my head, so therefore, I proved that it works.
Buckley's tastes awful,
Yeah.
but it works.
The last time I had Buckley's, it did work, but I threw up 30 seconds after having it.
I can't take Buckley's.
Can you not?
No, because I can't breathe after taking it.
That? Huh. Is it an allergic reaction? Or.
I don't know. It just always happens.
Huh.
Like, I
That's
just go,
weird.
can't breathe.
Do you just suck at swallowing?
I hope not. Wink.
Yeah. You better not be. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Especially for
'Cause,
our husband.
You know what they say. If you don't swallow, the bed bugs are gonna bite.
I was gonna say, if you don't swallow, then you're hollow, but, you know.
I've been hollow emotionally for the past few years. It's okay.
Okay.
I'm so funny.
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you.
Ooh, hell.
You know what I really want to play?
What?
I really want to play Mario Teaches Typing. That looks like
He's
so much
making
fun.
me so happy.
I'm gonna look up how to play Mario Teaches Typing. Okay. Ooh. I'm not gonna say the methods I found out because
Remember,
but I think
pirating isn't illegal. Distributing is.
yes. And as everybody knows, it's always moral to pirate Nintendo because they're a shitty business.
Advice from the business partners.
Yeah. You see, as long as it's a bad person, it doesn't matter.
Mario
Uh,
says you should always pay for your games. Luigi says pirate that bit.
yeah, see, like, man, uh, and plus, like, the thing is that this is one thing I've been hearing a lot recently is that apparently, whenever people are watching hockey games out of region and whatnot, it's just like, oh, well, can't do that because it's gonna black out. Guess I got a pirate. And the
Oh.
thing is that, like, man, I hate the NHL.
Hmm.
Man, yar har. Fiddly dee.
You are a pirate!
Man.
And with that being said,
Underrated movies. Let's go. Right now. Okay, yeah, it's been a pleasure doing business with
yeah,
you.
pleasure doing business with you.